Hey guys, Nathan here, and I am 1 day on testosterone. So today I'm going to go over some expectations about what I think testosterone is going to do for me, and just fill you in on what I have planned for videos in terms of how I want to document my transition. I don't have very high expectations, they're kind of low. Because oftentimes I see people, they get very excited for the changes that are going to happen and they think that everything's going to happen, they're going to be super masculine, but sometimes it doesn't happen and they get very disappointed. So I'm just going to have like really basic kinds of expectations for what's going to happen. So I know almost definitely that basic things like voice change, hair, like stuff like that will happen, or most likely. But then I'm not expecting too much when it comes to like facial hair or like body shape, because sometimes some people, because of genetics or whatever, they don't get facial hair or not very much, or how much your body can change also can depend as well. There are other kinds of things like that I'm like, something could happen but something might not. So I'm just gonna keep my expectations low so that it's a bit of a surprise, you know, what's going to happen. I definitely do hope for like fat redistribution and like facial hair and stuff like that, so that would be really nice. And one main thing is I want to have a bit less of a baby face, because like I look like I'm probably 12 years old. I went to my cousin's 18th like back last year, and I was chilling with her friends and I was talking about how I was in uni, and they were like, "What? You look like you're in year 9." So I was like, thanks. So it would be good to actually look my age, and I'm hoping that testosterone can help with that. I'm actually not too worried about like my hair thinning or like receding or stuff like that. It's like if I do end up balding, I'll probably just embrace it and just buzz it if it gets bad enough. So I don't really care about that too much. I'm really curious to see if testosterone does anything to my chest, because that would be nice to see if some fat left that area or something like that. I also have been starting to work out, but like I'm not very good at keeping up with it, but I'm really trying to do it more often, and I'm going to carry that out throughout my transition, hopefully, if I can get the motivation to do it. So that might also help with changing the way my body looks and have less of a pear-y shaped body. So onto how I'm going to document my transition. I'm going to do at 3, 6, 9 and 12 months, like comparison-y stuff, and then maybe like each year after that for a little while. So then it's not like I'm just repeating the same things over and over each month. I might do like little vlogs if there's something that happens in between those dates, but otherwise I'll just keep it nice and simple. Also, having it spaced out like that might help be able to see the changes a bit better. With my voice though, I think I'll probably still do the month to month, but otherwise I'll just wait until the major marks that I've planned. So onto what type of testosterone I'm on at the moment. I'm on a gel, and that's because at the moment in Australia there's a shortage of injection types. So I've been put onto a gel for now, and after, I don't know, 3 to 6 months we're going to see if they have other types more readily available. So at the moment I'm on the gel, and we're going to see how that goes. So I'll put a little clip in here of me putting on my first application of the gel. For the first go I put it on my shoulder so that I could show it, but I figured out having it on my stomach would be better for me, so I'm going to do it like that. I didn't want to film me applying it to my stomach because I'm not really comfortable with showing that area, so I did it on my shoulder for the first one, and now I'm going to be doing it on my stomach for the rest. The gel's not what I expected. It's quite a lot, so I do 4 pumps for me. It reeks of alcohol, and when you rub it on it's quite watery, so you have to like let it dry in between goes. So I would like put on like 2 layers and then let that dry and then put on the other 2. and that seemed to work for me. So this is my first video about my documentation of my transition, and if you're interested in following me along my journey, give me a subscribe and like this video if you're pumped for me being on testosterone and like going through all the process and that, and leave comments of questions and stuff and suggestions and whatever you want really, and I'll see you later.